Welcome everyone, today we are checking all the news for Dogelon Mars and what caused this big crash that is happening today, and as you can see the price dropped for 25.31%. Today's price is 0.604307 US dollars, and one day chart that is shown on the bottom shows that we dipped from the beginning of the day, and now we are starting a little recovery with this big spike of the volume. That's the only green thing for today. The volume for Dogelon is 50.5 million and up 88.57%. The ranking for this coin is 120th, which is okay. We didn't lose that much positions with this big crash. First news is here, and it's not looking that great. Dogelon Mars is a gamble that won't pay off in today's crypto market. Dogelon Mars is the pop coin inspired by both Dogecoin and Elon Musk involvement with it. Remains on the radar of many meme coin speculators, although the Tesla chief executive officer has no involvement with it. Its token price can see big price spikes when Musk makes headlines. One of the example is the last month when Musk made his deal to buy Twitter and the coin briefly soared on the news only to pull back later. Buying now, you may believe there is opportunity to profit big. Maybe for the next bit of Musk related news, despite Musk relating little to the prospect of this token, or for a crypto market recovery, the tide of which raised the boat of not just the established coins and altcoins, but the joke coins like Dogelon Mars is. However, buying Dogelon Mars for these reasons could still result in disappointment, even if you are buying it more as the lottery ticket rather than the serious position in your portfolio. It's not looking great. I'm a little disappointed in this news, but I think and I'm hoping that Dogelon can pull up this time. Buying it in the hopes of another Musk fuel spike is hardly a slam dunk path to trading profits. I'm not saying that there won't be another Musk spike, far from it, as even something is indirect as Twitter adopting crypto primitives could give the dog team crypto a boost. So what's the problem in this situation? Assuming it stays on a downtrend trajectory between now and the next Musk boost, Elon could head lower. The next spike may, at the best, only bring you back to the even instead of ahead. Why am I assuming it's going to continue trending lower? The crypto market is in a tough spot right now. It's hard to see it's being on the verge of bottoming out as the rising interest rates, high inflation and slowing economic growth put pressure on all asset classes, especially speculative one like Dogelon is. To put it simply, silly season is over. A few spikes from Musk related news won't make up the continued losses. A return to prices lasting on the late October to early November is wishful thinking. Waging limited upside against the risk, it gives back the reset of the gains from last year. There is a little reason to dabble in Dogelon Mars today. One awesome news is here for Dogelon, and you can see that now Nodes, one great crypto exchange with a lot of pairs, is going to list Dogelon. Their announcement says awesome news for Dogelon Mars fam. Elon is going to be listing on Now Nodes soon. Dogelon Warriors is the awesome community, their teamwork and mission is delightful. That is great thing, and I'm expecting it to push the price and pull it back up from this big crash that is happening right now. Here is the main reason for this big crypto crash. It says BlackRock and Citadel borrows 100k BTC from Gemini. They swapped 25k of that BTC into UST. This was all done quite in anticipation of the attack. When the time was right, they called the Dogelon at Terra Foundation and said they wanted to sell a lot of BTC for UST. As it was a large trade, they told him they didn't want to move the market and asked if he would like to buy their large block of BTC at the discount for UST. Dogelon of course took the bait. He gave them the huge chunk of UST, thus lowering the UST liquidity significantly. At that point BlackRock Citadel dumped all the BTC and the UST, causing massive slippage and triggering a cascade of forced selling in both assets. The real problem was BlackRock Citadel knew that Anchor, which hold a lot of Luna, was a Ponzi scheme, and they offered 20% staking API for increased stake, and this crash would trigger more withdrawals than Anchor can repay. These forced withdrawals are selling would trigger a massive sell-off of Luna, thus further breaking the $1 peg and wrecking the market further. BlackRock and Citadel can now buy the BTC back cheaply and repay the loan and pocket the difference. Meanwhile, the billions of long positions in Bitcoin were wiped out. This was pure market manipulation by these two, BlackRock and Citadel, and they are causing the big crypto crash that is happening today, and that's the reason why the Dogelon dropped for that much percentages in the last few days. With those news, I think the Dogelon, even though dropped 25% just today, we are on the right pathway and that we will pull back the price to the highest points that it were on the January of this year. Leave in the comments guys what you think about that and where Dogelon is headed. I have big expectations as always, but we never know. Thank you guys for staying till the end of this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, see you in the next video.